In my last video about Akira Kurosawa, I mentioned how he only got his one and only nomination for Best Director at the Oscars. Whilst true, he has won the Best Foreign Language Award category twice. His first win was for Rashomon for Japan, and the other win when it became a competitive category. The film that he made represented the Soviet Union. The 1970s were Kurosawa's toughest decade. After two back-to-back projects either falling apart or not reaching the same critical acclaim he once got before, Kurosawa, in the midst of this turmoil and his declining health issues, attempted to kill himself. Luckily unsuccessful, Kurosawa would still not get any film work. As luck would have it, however, Mosfilm, a Russian production company, approached Kurosawa in the early 1973 for a potential collaboration. Kurosawa was actually open to the idea and proposed to adapt Vladimir Ossoniev's 1923 autobiography Desu Uzala. Desu Uzala was actually a long-time project for Kurosawa, as he read the original biography before his start in the film industry, and thought of adapting the material during his days as an assistant director. Filming Desu Uzala was not an easy process. The conditions shooting on location in Siberia was rough, with temperatures dropping to as low as minus 40 degrees. It doesn't help that the camera they were working with couldn't handle these temperatures and would just stop working randomly. It wasn't all bad though. Despite having to work with a mix of Japanese and Soviet crews, there weren't many issues with communication, and many of these Soviets had a lot of respect for Kurosawa and vice versa. However, it wouldn't be long before Kurosawa would start to feel the weight of this project. Originally planned to finish shooting by the end of 1974, due to the extensive reshoots needed for scenes, it was pushed back to April of 1975. At that point, Kurosawa was struggling with being homesick away from Japan and feeling pressured by these Soviet producers. He would go days without sleep and drink heavily. It became difficult to communicate with him. With the hurdles that he and his crew suffered from, I'm sure he was satisfied that Desu Uzala would end up to be a great success, not only in the box office, but he once again received critical acclaim, thanks to the film's jaw-dropping scenery shots, the dynamic between Desu Uzala and Arseniev, and its spiritual reflection of humans and nature. When it came time for the Oscars, amongst the other nominees with Desu Uzala, there was a Japanese film nominated, Sendaken No. 8. After Desu Uzala took home the award, Akira Kurosawa admitted that he regretted that he didn't win the award for Japan. Whilst considered to be his most underseen film, it is one of his most important films that helped to find his footing again after years of struggle and continued to make some of the finest films ever.
ロシア文学なんかちゃんと読んでる人いないんじゃないですか?